This woman picked up a bus of ground beef as a key tool for the escape. Then she went to the hardware section. Under the staff's guidance, she chose the sharpest hacksaw. At the checkout counter, she paid calmly as if nothing had happened. But after returning home, she became very cautious, looking around to make sure it was safe. Then she forcefully broke the hacksaw in half, hid it inside the beef, carefully smeared it over, covered it again with plastic wrap, and put it in the freezer overnight. The next morning before work, she went to the prison and directly asked the guard to pass it along. Unbelievably, the guard did just that. When the prisoner got the package, he even opened the bag himself for inspection. The guard saw it was only ground beef, so he walked away without worry. Mark wasn't careless. He used a mirror to observe the guard's actions. Once he was sure it was safe, he turned on the tap and rinsed the box until the beef thawed. He pulled out the hacksaw hidden inside, cleaned up carefully, and passed it to another accomplice to make the escape tool. The accomplice skillfully tore cloth into strips, wrapped both ends of the hacksaw, then snapped it apart. Next, he took nail clippers, secured them with rubber bands and cloth strips, and soon 2 escape tools were ready. Meanwhile, Mark lined up several magnets, wrapped them together with craft paper, and finished preparing. The 2 worked as a team. One pretended to paint the walls during yard time, the other started sawing the vent. Metal shavings kept falling, but the magnets caught them all. After flushing them down the toilet, there were almost no traces left. To be extra careful, they taped the outside and painted over it to hide the work. Like this, they took turns working in shifts. In just half a month, they managed to saw through the vent. When the time came that night, they made a dummy with clothes, put it under the blanket to look like they were sleeping. Then they tore off the tape, opened the vent, and carefully crawled out. They were terrified of making noise and ruining the plan. They crawled quickly through the pipes, searching for an exit, but it seemed endless. They forced themselves to keep going. This time, they finally saw a glimpse of hope. The problem was a wall still blocked them. They had to break it down to escape. That was too hard. Even with tools, it would take at least 5 years. Just as they were about to give up, they made a new discovery. Right beside them was a heating pipe. If they had the patience to wait until next June when the heating stopped, they could crawl out through the pipe.